Take a look inside the production 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS. The all-new, all-electric Mercedes flagship sedan is defined by its massive screen, but there's so much more. Mercedes-Benz has been testing and teasing its Tesla Model S-fighting EQS all-electric luxury sedan for a long time now, and in a final step ahead of the full unveil has pulled the sheet off the wild new interior. Yes, the 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS will have a dashboard-spanning Hyperscreen display, but that's just one of many special options and features of this new EV flagship. 2 dashboards to choose from: the so-called Hyperscreen, of which we have a deep dive you should read if you haven't, a 56-inch wide concave glass panel with 3 integrated OLED screens making up the entire dashboard, is the showstopper, but it's not the only option. It's actually an optional upgrade and you get a lot for your money, which is good because even though we don't know the price yet, it can't be cheap. The digital instrument cluster behind the steering wheel portion measures 12.3 inches, as does a touchscreen in front of the front passenger. Between them is a massive 17.7-inch infotainment touchscreen. The passenger's screen mimics the center screen and will play an animation when no passenger is aboard. It will also automatically dim if a camera mounted in the ceiling catches the driver looking at it instead of the road. With no transmission to house, the Hyperscreen connects to the center armrest by an arched console with storage space below, and metal inlaid wood cover on top, and more touch-sensitive controls for the stereo and driving mode surrounding a physical starter button. Regardless of dashboard, the screens run the next generation of MBUX software, and it's loaded with features. The Hey Mercedes digital assistant is far smarter now and uses artificial intelligence technology to study your routines and suggest everything from turning on the seat and steering wheel heaters to phoning a friend you often speak with to pulling upcoming events from your calendar or to-do list. It will also bring up specific vehicle function controls when it thinks you need them, such as remembering where you've previously used the vehicle lift function to clear a speed bump or steep driveway and popping up the digital button when the obstacle is nearby. Mercedes also dropped a few details about the still camouflaged exterior of the car, which will be revealed on April 15th. The styling is the latest evolution of the brand's sensual purity design language, taking a step further to eliminate sharp character lines as much as possible. The overall shape differs from other larger Mercedes sedans by taking a cab-forward approach that shortens the hood and trunk and moves the windshield forward. This maximizes passenger space, which should be huge in a car that's roughly the size of the S-Class. The design is defined by the one-bow shape originally previewed on the F015 concept, with the top surface of the car one uninterrupted curve from front bumper to rear bumper. This shape, along with crazy 19-inch wheels with a latticework of 3 pointed stars between the 5 spokes, allowed the aerodynamics team to get a 0.20 coefficient of drag, which Mercedes is claiming beats both the Lucid Air and Tesla Model S for slipperiest in the world. If you don't really care about that, wheel sizes go up to 22 inches. Mercedes also revealed some of the details that liven up the exterior design, such as the 3D helix shapes in the taillights and the light bar connecting the headlights. Without a combustion engine to cool, the grille has been replaced with a solid panel punctuated by a pattern of, you guessed it, 3 pointed stars. Behind the panel are the various sensors needed for advanced driver aids like adaptive cruise control and lane centering. Mercedes is keeping details about the car's motors, batteries, suspension, pricing, and more a secret until the big reveal next month. We know it should have a maximum range over 400 miles on the lenient WLTP cycle, which translates to well over 300 miles on the stricter EPA cycle. We also know it will have a height-adjustable air suspension, and we suspect it would have both front and rear motors for Tesla fighting performance. Pricing is expected to come in well over $100,000.